Afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And I'd just like to wish you all a happy new year. Hope you all had a nice Christmas and that 2026 brings you good fortune. But I'd just like to also thank you for all your support throughout the year, to joining us on these YouTube videos, and for our Patreon members. Thank you very much. You've been a great support to us and we can't thank you enough. So we're looking for more videos of the demos to come this year. We've got plenty going on, and whenever we get time we put these videos across. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy whatever Jonathan has to say, and hopefully he'll have more to say in the future as well. Anyway, I'm going to be going into the trance in a minute, and just relax.
Hello everyone, I am happy to be with you. I have come also to wish you a wonderful new year, a time of expressing yourself in many different ways and understanding who you are. So this could be a time of going within, couldn't it? Knowing that whatever is to come, that you will get yourself through it. So this is a time of rebalancing, a time of growth, and a time of reflection. So we wish you peace and prosperity and health and all of those things you could wish for yourself. But you are going to need to put your own effort in order for them to happen. So I will be speaking to you a lot more in the future. Of course, we understand that you are busy on your earth and you need to find time in order to do these things and to listen and to take what we say to you on board. We are never here to tell you what to do with your lives. We are not here for that. We are here to remind you of what your soul had chosen and what you will do with your life. Be positive. Have a better outlook. See these times as opportunities for growth. Because most of the year, sometimes people will begin to doubt themselves, or they will only keep their newly formed habits up for a short period of time before they either get bored with them, or they lose interest in some way, or they get too busy. But when it comes to your mind is the empowerment. Your mind is more powerful than what you give it credit for. So I recommend meditation, as I always have done from the start. When I started to speak to you on here, you may have heard me say that many times. Meditation is the key, not only to your mind health, but to your bodily health, along with eating well, and, of course, resting well. So those of you who are going on your spiritual journey, or who are mediums already in many different ways, do look after yourself, because that is important if you want to be at your best. Get plenty of rest when you can. Meditation when you can. And dedication and trust is the greatest thing, isn't it? We are always here for you, no matter if you are busy with your life or not. We will never, ever desert you. After all, it was our plan to be with you and walk with you through your life. And we are a thought away from you. So I will be speaking about a number of things. And there will be new technologies coming into your world. There will be new things that you will be getting used to. You may not particularly like, but over the years, we have all adapted. Humans adapt. Whatever is new to them, they may dislike, but they adapt to it anyway. And most of you will say, well, shouldn't we fight for what we wanted before? Or should we just leave it as it is? That is up to you. But things have changed many a time, and you have all adapted over the centuries, millenniums of time that humans have been on the earth. Things have changed. They never stop changing. They will bring in a new idea, and in the end you adapt to it. There are certain things that you don't adapt to, but of course, most general things you do. So I will say that in time, the quantum energy will be used very much so in your technology. It is already being adapted. But in time to come, for those that will be remaining here, they will be adapting to all of these technologies. And, you will gradually get used to it. You didn't have computers before. You didn't have all of this to connect to, did you? But you adapted. Over time, they brought it in. And although you think it is new, it isn't necessarily new. They already knew it, but they just presented it to you over time so that you could take bite-sized pieces and adapt to it. That is what adaptation is. They give it to you in small pieces so that you become accustomed to it. So going back to the spirituality, I guess it could be a similar form, but in a better form, one might add, because it is beautiful. That you would take your time with your development and your growth and your going within in small measures, so that then you will become accustomed to who you truly are. And then you will become accustomed to the fact that you can tune into the universe any time that you want to. That is your tool for life. It's always going to be there. You're in the middle of it. You needn't have forgotten it, but you are so busy with your lives, you don't even look up. You just look down. And sometimes, you don't want to look up, you want to walk on the pavement safely, But I am talking about looking up to the universe. I am talking about tuning yourself into it, becoming a further part of it, realizing your potential. And I will say that all of you are souls within, so all of you have the ability to communicate with the universe and our realm, your home. This is only a temporary home that you are in. Your chairs, your tables, your things that the humans need, that is only temporary. And they will still be here when you have left this world. So you might as well make the most of using the power of your mind and not worrying too much about these things. Because things will come to you when you use that power of the mind. So take your time. Don't rush it and say, well, I want it all now. How did I get to the end story? Enjoy the journey. As I always say, be they like the child in the back of the motor vehicle saying, well, are we going to get there yet? What about the journey? Are you enjoying that? Are you picking up pieces of that and learning from what you saw along the way, or what you experienced, or what you did along the way? Are you taking note of that? Maybe you could go back to that within your mind so that it will then help you go forward, because it's always only ever going to be about forward motion. And that is what it is. You know, can you go back in time? You could have an out-of-body experience and go back in time. You could have a thought that goes back in time, but you're not physically going to go there. It could feel like physical if you had an out-of-body experience to go into the past or the future. Maybe in their own time they will create this time travel. But if you're going to do that, you would have to go into a relaxed state in order to do it. If they are working on the power of mind, then you need to do it for yourself, you see. All of you are capable of these things, but you just forgot. You didn't remember. And some of you are not so much into it, you just want to listen, that is fair enough. But for those of you who want to go on the true spiritual journey, chances are you may not want to come back here after that, because that was your purpose, to find the true you. You went all around the houses to find it, as they say in modern terms. You went all around these winding pathways, and all of the time you've just been looking for yourself. Outside of yourself is easy enough. You will find it. But if you just turned back and looked within, you would see that you've always been there. The within you is you. That is the reality. The body is just the requirement for the physical life. And the reality is you have the power to go within and find the answers. You are looking outside for the answers. Don't look outside, look within. If you want something good to come to you, then look in here and here and here. All of those energy centers are connected, and they all work together in harmony if you let them. So this is what you could start thinking about for your new year. You all have this power within to connect to us, yourselves, and the universe. Start to realize that. Spend less time worrying about things, although, you know, you all have to pay your way in life. That can sometimes be a bit burdensome and worrisome. But don't hang on to these worries, because they will not last forever. Don't cling on to that negativity. Know that everything is going to be all right. You have survived this far, and you will go further. Just trust in yourself, the universe, and the heavens. And we are here to guide you. We are here to remind you of what you had chosen. A lot of you say, well, we get a deja vu, Jonathan. We do, yes. So use it. God bless you all.